Hello, this is Prashid Jabbar Thakur. Greetings from Geophysical Lab of Geoscience and Technology Division, CSIR East Assam. Today we are going to discuss about proton precision magnetometer. It is a device that measures tiny changes in Earth's magnetic field. It consists of a console, sensor, connecting cables, German GPS, battery and a harness. It is a very low-cost solution for magnetic charts and mapping application. It can be used for base station reading as well as radiometer survey. In this laboratory, we are using Geomatrix Z857 proton precision magnetometer. It is based on the well-established proton precision method. So let's discuss what is the proton precision method. So a single proton can align itself according to an external magnetic field. So inside this sensor there is hydrogen rich fluid. We are using kerosene as that kind of a fluid. So there is a huge amount of protons inside the sensor. So when current flows around this coil, it creates an induced magnetic field. So according to this magnetic field, the proton annihilate themselves. When the current is shut off, the proton persists with a frequency which is directly proportional to the Earth's magnetic field. So with a frequency counting algorithm, the magnetic intensity can be calculated accurately. So the specification of this device is like that. The resolution is about 0.1 nanotesla. The accuracy is 0.5 nanotesla. It can be used automatically tuned or manually tuned with a range of 20,000 to 90,000 nanotesla. It has a huge memory of 65,000 station readings. It has a 6-digit display. Its power consumption by 12 volt rechargeable cell cell. It is a very lightweight device with console weight is about 2.7 kg and the sensor weight is 1.8 kg. It can be operated in any suitable weather conditions. Its operating temperature is 20 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. So while conducting the survey, we have to be careful about some things such that no metallic object should be present, such as watch, mobile phone, sunglasses, etc. And the sensor is placed at a height so that any ferrous minerals that are present in human body cannot affect the survey. The slope of the survey area is more than 40 degrees, then the sensor should be oriented vertically. If the slope of the survey area is less than 40 degrees, then the sensor should be oriented horizontally. After doing this precautions, we should be do the base station correction, that is for diurnal variation. If there is any magnetic storm is happening in and around the survey area, then the survey should not be conducted, and this can give a variation of about 10,000 nanotesla. And the daily variation due to the solar wind is not very much. It is about 2 to 3 nanotesla. So the optional GPS record the latitude and magnitude of an observation point when the data is exactly collected. The GPS is also helpful in plotting a survey route so that it will be helpful in navigation. Let's come to the application purpose. It is used for mapping geological structures, for mineral exploration, and magnetic search for industrial as well as archaeological targets. It has a simple operation process, and with a large data storage, it has an advantage contemporary to the other magnetometers such as optically pumped, Auweiser, etc. The data that will have been acquired by the proton precision magnetometer can be downloaded using Magna 2000 software, which is very easy to use, and this data can be further exported in a suitable format, which can be further processed in Surface, Geosoft, MacPeak, this kind of freely available softwares. It gives a great interpretation and analysis of the acquired survey data, and finally we can create a contour map of the specific study area. Thank you.
Hi guys, greetings from Geophysical Lab of Geoscience and Technology Division, CSIR East Assam. As we all know about the Earth's magnetic field, we have studied in our high school level. the Earth's magnetic field is continuously varying throughout the day, and this variation can be measured using an instrument called magnetometer. Today we are going to discuss about a scalar type magnetometer, that is proton precision magnetometer. What is the working principle of proton precision magnetometer, the construction and the application part of this instrument. So let's start. This is a working type proton precision magnetometer. It measures the tiny changes in the Earth's magnetic field, and it is a scalar type of magnetometer. That means it can measure only the magnitude of the Earth's magnetic field, not like the vector magnetometer, which can measure the directions and the magnitude of the Earth's magnetic field. It consists of a console, as you can see here. There is a console, there is a sensor, there is a Gemini GPS and the harness, and it comes with a 12-volt battery inside the console. So it is a low-cost solution for magnetic chairs and mapping application. It can be used for station readings, and it can be also used for radiometer survey. It is a geometric Z857 magnetometer, which is established on the principle of proton precision method. So what is a proton precision method? As it deals with the free proton principle. As you can see, inside this coil there is a hydrogen rich fluid. That means it contains a huge amount of protons, and the example of the liquid is kerosene. We are using kerosene at the hydrogen rich fluid. So when current flows around this coil, it induces a magnetic field which is perpendicular to the ambient Earth magnetic field, and when the induced magnetic field is produced, it precedes the protons along its directions, and this precision has a frequency which is proportional to the Earth's magnetic field. So with a frequency counting algorithm, we can calculate or measure the Earth's magnetic field. So let's come to the specification part. It is a very high resolution. It's a very high resolution device with a resolution of 0.1 nanotesla, and its accuracy level is 0.5 nanotesla. It can be used for auto tune, or it can be used manually tuned with a range of 20,000 nanotesla to 90,000 nanotesla. It has a huge memory of 65,000 reading station in one go, and it has a display of 6 digit, and its power consumption is by 12-volt rechargeable battery. It is a very lightweight devices. Its console weight is 2.7 kilo, and the sensor weight is 1.7 kg. So it can be operated in the temperature range 20 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. So it is basically very suitable for any kind of weather. So while conducting the survey, we should be careful about certain things, such that no metallic object should be present in the operation personnel body, such as watches, mobile phones, sunglasses, etc. The sensor is placed at a certain distance, certain height above the ground, so that any ferrous minerals that are present in our human body doesn't affect the survey. If the slope of the survey area is more than 40 degrees, then the sensor should be placed vertically upwards, and if the slope of the area is less than 40 degrees, then it should be oriented horizontally. The base station correction should be done for diurnal variation, and the diurnal variation is due to the solar wind that is taking place and the Earth's magnetic field, and it gives a very less variation of 10 nanotesla. The magnetic survey should be stopped if there is a magnetic storm is occurring, as it can gives a variation of about 1000 nanotesla. The optional GPS that we are using as Gemini GPS, it recorded the latitude and longitude of the observation point exactly when the data is recorded. We also use this GPS to survey routes so that it will be helpful for our navigation purposes. Let's come to the application part. The proton precision magnetometer is used for mapping geological structure, for mineral exploration, magnetic search for industrial as well as archaeological targets. With simple operation procedure and a large magnetic data, it has a very advantages than the contemporary magnetometer such as Oberhauser or optically pumped magnetometer. The data can be downloaded by using a Geometrix Map 2000 software, which is a very easy process. Further, this data can be processed and exported in suitable format, which can be used in Surfer Geosoft MagPic. And this software gives a contour map, which is very helpful in the interpretation and analysis of the survey area. Thank you.